Within the last few days, the CSGO case market finally looks like it's starting to take off again and showing some signs of life. The glove case especially has just taken off in price, but that's not all. The vast majority of cases, specifically ones that have been looked at as investments as well, have followed this trend as well. So what's the reasoning behind it, and how far are we going to see them rise? Well, in today's video, we're going to figure that out. But as always, just before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you do enjoy this video and want to see more CSGO investing content, and check out my sponsor for this video, Skinport. Skinport has 180,000 plus skins on their site, so you can find anything you want. And those skins are usually around 20 to 30% off Steam market price. Glove cases will only cost you $1.43 on their site compared to the near $1.92 on the Steam market, so over 25% off. And of course, there's no hidden fees or anything like that when you buy. It's always the number on your screen, whether for buying or selling. And if you are looking to sell skins for real money, they only have a 12% selling fee for items under $1,000, and for items over $1,000, they have only a 6% selling fee. And finally, they're a completely safe and trustworthy site with a 4.9 rating on Trustpilot. So be sure to sign up with that link in the description today. Helps me out a lot and helps you save a ton of money. But for now, let's get right into the video. So let's start by looking at the glove case, since it's undeniably shown the biggest spike in just the past 5 days. So what's happened in this time for it to just start dramatically increasing? There's no CSGO updates, the CSGO player count hasn't really changed drastically enough for there to be a sudden spike in people buying tens of thousands of more cases, so was it done by one person? Did a Saudi oil prince just hop on the glove case investing hype? Well, it actually doesn't seem to be any of that. But if we look at a site called PriceStalker.eu that tracks volumes, listings, and prices of all CSGO cases, we can see that the listings on the market have kinda just taken a nosedive in the past few days. If you look at this footage and pay attention to the volume, aka the green bar, how much is being bought and sold, you'll notice at the beginning, that's when the listings were increasing before this. While volume, which is once again the number being bought and sold, were hovering around the $10,000 to $11,000 range, but recently as listings started to plateau and fall off, volume had an increase to the $15,000 range on the low end and spent a lot of time in the low to mid $20,000 range as well. So it looks like a lot more of these cases are being bought and sold on the Steam market, which is causing less listings because much more people are buying them and not as many are selling them to keep up with that, which ends up causing a higher price, of course. But what's the reason for it? Why is this suddenly happening? Well, I'm not exactly 100% sure, but in my opinion, it's probably because the prices of a lot of cases flattened out for around a month, and I assume we've just gotten to the point where more people want to buy than they do sell. Maybe combined with more people making videos about case investing in the recent days, but that's just my theory. Either way, we know it's happening, and it's happening with a lot of cases, which is the reason why I don't think it's just based on a few investors buying an absolute ton of cases on the market, because there is tens upon tens of thousands more being bought daily. Especially since it's been going on for a few days now, it just can't be a few people. So what's the future gonna look like? Are these cases gonna keep going up and up? Well, it's hard to tell exactly about that as well, as it's very possible that if these cases keep going up really drastically, that we're going to see another crash with a lot of players selling. And they can fall to lower levels than they're at now, but I don't think that's going to suddenly happen in a few days, and that it will take a while if they suddenly drop back to their price now, unless this was just a random one-time thing. But since it's happening with a lot of cases, I don't see how that's possible. Maybe we'll see something like we saw with the breakout case, but that was a June spike, so I don't think we need to worry about that yet. We do have to keep in mind that the glove case is a really sought after case because it's the only other one that has the same gloves from Operation Hydra cases, and that case is not only extremely limited and hard to buy in mass, but also very expensive. So the glove case might as well just have an exclusive rare special item, which is really good for investors and really good for investing in it. This leads me to believe the glove case is going to keep increasing steadily off this spike, most likely until we hit the major, we're definitely going to see some turbulence as people sell these to buy in on all the new cool major stuff, as they always do. Stickers, the major pass now, etc., stuff like that, and same with the operation that should come after the majors. So I think now is still a great time for these things long term, but might show some shakiness in price with the new events coming to CSGO. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot new players coming as well, which is always good for cases, because not only is there going to be more people investing in them, but with more players, there is of course going to be a lot more people opening them as well. So I definitely think they're a buy right now, and they're still very cheap on Skimport, which is a huge plus as well. They haven't exactly caught up with the Steam market price on Skimport yet, but they very well could in the next few days. But overall, I see a very positive outlook for these cases, and the same with Operation Skins. They've been plateaued for quite a few months as well, so it's very possible that with a new operation coming, that we see old players wanting to stock up on these as well and getting impatient. So as I always say, if you're an investor, just being patient is the best option. It's always possible that we see another huge spike like we did in June with all the cases, skins, and stuff like that, which is very possible that something like that could happen again, probably towards the end of the year, hopefully with all the new players coming in. So just don't get greedy, keep your eyes out for spikes, and try not to hold on for too long if you've already made some easy money. That's just my own advice. Nothing is guaranteed profit. Just always try to set goals when it comes to investing. Know when you want to cash out and never be afraid to take profit and move your investments around. But besides that, I think that does wrap it up for this video. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, check out my sponsor Skimport to start stocking up on cases. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.